Hey, another beautiful morning, guys. Just coming out of the trailer here. A little late. We sleep in a little bit longer these days. Well, I have been up, actually. I've been up for an hour already. Um, Watching some stuff on YouTube, drinking coffee. Anyway, just beautiful. The way it's misty in there. It's definitely getting cool. We're definitely in fall. And hence the toque. It's harder to stay warm. Man, I woke up cold this morning. The propane ran out on the trailer. And I thought it was... so we've got two batteries on the trailer, and as long as they're charged, then the furnace can run because it runs off the 12 volt. Or if you got it plugged into household power, it'll use that too. But we don't have that, of course. So the generator was off this morning. I thought, oh great, the battery's probably dead or whatever, right? But it was actually the propane. It's not one thing or the other, but it was kind of cool in there this morning. I wake up kind of cold. It's hard to get warmed up again. Coffee helps with that, I guess. So. Anyway, last night I was sleeping and Anissa woke me up. She heard coyotes howling and she was a little worried about our critters. So I went out middle of the night somewhere. I don't know what time it was actually. I have no idea. With the 22. Beautiful night. It was not quite a full moon. Well, actually, she's still up there. It's about a 3/4 moon there. I don't know if you can see that there or not. But it was beautiful. It was, you could see very, very well. And it was kind of misty. I wouldn't surprise me if we had frost last night because it definitely seemed like it down there. I don't see a lot this morning though, but very crisp. I didn't see nothing. I couldn't find any ducks either. Everybody was totally quiet. And normally when I come down the hill, the geese will make a bunch of racket. So hopefully they're okay. I see the turkeys. I see the chickens. I did end up finding some ducks last night. When I got close enough, one of them quacked. But it was only a couple, so I don't know. This morning I seen there's a whole bunch the other side of that tree in the yard there. The geese I have not seen yet, but hopefully they're good. I did not end up finding a coyote or nothing, and just going back to bed. But something concerning, I guess. Slightly. I mean, we've been told before that they're here on the island. We've never seen any, or wolves for that matter. But you do hear them, and they seems like they kind of run around in a pack. So they're making their rounds through this area again. We'll hear them tonight. You know, yesterday we'll probably hear them again tonight, and then they kind of drift on. I don't know. They got a circuit here on the island or something. I have no idea, but they go one place to the next. So far we have not lost any animals, although we've been warned we probably would. So today on the agenda, I am going to do a job. A guy needs a woodshed built, and we're going to build it so that it's portable. At least that's the plan. So I'll go into his bush and drop a couple logs down that I'm going to use for the posts, and I'm thinking that I'll use a couple for runners as well, as he'd like to be able to slide this thing into position later with his tractor. And where it's going is where his septic bed's got to go yet, so we can't put it there right now. So anyway, we'll see how that's going to work. He's got a bunch of used materials. Look, you can see my breath, eh? It's cold enough. He's got a bunch of used materials there, or leftover materials, that I'm going to use to try to put it all together. I'm hoping I can have it done tomorrow because I really got to get at this as well, so carry on with the house build. Yeah, it's coming, and it will hold the heat. Last night too, we did our live here. And we were in the house there with the wood stove going. It's nice and warm heat. So yeah, lots going on this week, but I'm going to work on that. I'll probably videotape a little bit. I think I'm going to take Wes with me, help me carry stuff out of the bush as I cut it. Oh, squirrel running up the tree. Yeah, take him along, and then he can do some videotaping for me too, I guess. And we'll see. There's also some inside stuff there. The guy needs some mudding done on his drywall and some sanding, and there's also some painting to do. So so we need the work. We need the income right now. We have bills mounting up, and we definitely need the income. But at the same time, we don't really have the spare time, so it's kind of a toss-up, eh? Like, we need to spend time here on our place, but we also need to work off to keep paying for things here, right? So yeah, we have a few outstanding jobs and things yet that we have not been paid for, so hopefully people will be able to pay for that soon. Then we can carry on with our build too. We don't get stuck. Yeah, kind of sucks when you have the money but you don't have it, and then you can't use it. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But we're making the best of it. So far, we've been richly blessed with the produce and everything that we have here. We've got food for winter, but it would be nice to have that house a little bit more finished before we move in, because it's going to be pretty cold in there at the moment yet. So the ducks are definitely fine. They're, well, they all just took off under the tree here. There's some here and there's a whole bunch further underneath. And I see the geese over there. Sorry, I still got my 22. I gotta put that away yet. But, the geese are over there as well. Can't really see them in the camera, but they're there. Isn't that just beautiful, eh? I can get you a shot of that again. Oh, I don't know how I did that right there. Just beautiful. Sun over the trees. Awesome. There's actually ice on my windshield. I just got the old Ford going, and it's froze. My wipers will not move because they're froze to the windshield. So I guess it's cold enough for that, folks. Hopefully it warms up soon. I can feel it in my back still. I gotta find my overalls. I like wearing bib overalls to keep my back warm. If my back gets cold, I'm done. So I'll have to get warmed up, and the weather will warm up. It's supposed to go up, I think, 12 degrees today, so that's not too bad. 12 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So yeah, there's these. There's 3 of them anyway. Hopefully they're all 4 there. Now you can see them there now. There's 3 geese right there. I don't see the 4th one. Hopefully he's okay. She. I think the drake's right there, actually. You can tell who he is because he got stepped on, well, I don't know, quite a long time ago and busted his wing. And so he holds it kind of dementedly now. But that's him there. So that's him and 2 of the ladies. Well, hopefully the other one's around here somewhere. I don't see him, but I'll get the kids to look later. We don't really want to lose our geese. Anyway, I'm gonna load up some tools and get ready for this day. All right, just about ready to go. I can't tell by the sun's glare on the phone here. Anyway, you can see the steam coming off of this wood pile here. Just all this stuff as the sun's heating it up. It is already really nice and warm. It's almost too warm for a toque already. Just beautiful though. I wish it would pick it up nicer with just the sun's glare doesn't allow you, but there's so much mist here. Maybe it is showing up. I just can't see it on the screen very well. But it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. And I think that's the secret, folks. You gotta look for the bright spot in every single day. I used to be better at that than I am. And you just allow the concerns of the world and all the stuff that's going on to just get to you. And I gotta stop doing that. If you're doing that, you gotta stop doing that. Live healthy. Forget about that stuff. Focus on the fact that God is good. And look at this wonderful creation he's made. It's awesome. It's a beautiful day, brand new week, and we're ready to go. All right, we're in the bush here. Nice sunshine off my helmet. Oh. Anyway, we are busy working on this woodshed. I'm cutting some runners out of these cedars. We have beautiful cedar trees here. I've laid one down, and I'm trying to cut a runner for underneath. So on the end here, oh, if I can get down there, I've got it tapered on the end here. Way over there at the bottom, and on the other side it is extremely heavy. I am just shaving the top off now to give it a flat surface to work on later. Ran out of gas, so Wes is getting me some more. Got 3 notches in there where I'm going to put the posts, so that'll be the back wall. I got to build another one for the front, about 5 feet over, and then we'll need 6 posts on here. And after that we'll use conventional lumber. He's got a bunch of spare lumber stuff laying here from the build, I guess. So we'll put that together. We're kind of making it up as we go, with kind of some input that he gave me. Yeah, hopefully it turns out into something half decent here anyway. If not, then I guess it'll just look funny, but I think it'll be just fine. We did something similar to this for our chicken runs in Saskatchewan, actually, with a bunch of logs. Not for the bottom though, but he's got beautiful cedars here that'll keep it from rotting. We just got to get to a point where we can actually lift it and haul it to the house from the bush here. Sun's in my eyes, but coming together. Got our 6 posts, our runners down on the bottom here. Put some strapping on the roof. I'm gonna cut these off yet, obviously. He's got a bunch of old tin laying around here. Beautiful crop of clover. I would love to cut some hay in here. That was a nice stand of clover. So anyway, coming together. Gotta finish the strapping on that side in, and tomorrow we'll put some steel on this. Alright, that's what we come up with. He's got some firewood piled up there, and soon it'll be in here. So we're gonna put steel on the 2 sides, back and the other side. He wasn't absolutely sure he wanted it on the side, so that might change yet. But I think for strength, sorry about the wind, for strength, in order to be able to slide this thing, I think it'd be a lot better to have some steel on the side. Otherwise it ends up becoming more wobbly, right? So anyway, it's all ready to go for steel. Tomorrow we'll do that. And then, oh, we gotta put a floor system in here, yep. So we're gonna cut rafters and set them on top of here. And then I don't know what he's got to go on there. Hopefully something. And then that's it. Then we'll put steel on and we're another project done. So should have her finished tomorrow. Alright, using scrap steel here. The roof's all gonna be one color, the walls is gonna be multiples. That's all that we've got here though, so it's gonna try to make a pattern here and make it look good. It's coming together. Wes is working on the floor. Getting some rafters or some joists cut out of this lumber, and then we'll be laying them all in up on edge, and we'll put some kind of flooring in, call her good. There, so from this side it's all looks even. The back's going to be all different color. Now I got to use the roof steel blue on the back here. It's a different profile and a different color. Is what it is. I guess he's not concerned about it. I think it'll look a little funny, but it's his building, not mine, and that's what he wants to use. So far we're using all kind of reclaimed lumber here, stuff for got cement on it and whatever else. So we still got to work on the floor here. Wes has got a bunch of these cut now. We'll get the rest of them, and then we'll have to nail everything on. But she's coming. Break time. All right, flooring for this guy. Wes ripped apart a bunch of old skids, and that is the decking material we're putting on here. So we got our floor joists at 19-inch centers. It's an oddball number, but that's how many joists we had, so we split the difference. And now this old lumber actually looks really rustic and cool going on. So it's just a simple storage shed for firewood. It's about 16 feet wide, 5 feet deep, 6 feet high at the back. It's coming together real nice, and it's on rails so it can slide around. It's gonna be real cool.
Should I keep this one like this?
You're liking how that's working.